Hello there, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, and welcome to a new walkthrough. This is a game by Crow Team, and it is called the Talos Principle. A bit of an interesting game. Obviously, the developers of Crow Team are more infamously known for doing the Serious Sam games, and seeing a puzzle game coming out of their library is quite interesting. Definitely unexpected. This game was released many months ago, back in late 2014, and there are a couple things which we need to go over before we start a new game. So, if you go into the options menu, and game options, I have a couple of things set a little bit differently. You see, on April Fool's Day, they released this little DLC pack where the voice actor for Serious Sam, John Dick, actually replaced all of the Elohim dialogue with Serious Sam's voice, and it's not like the exact same dialogue too, it's all new and all different, and I think it will make this game just a much more of an enlightening experience. Also, our player model, also going to be based off of Serious Sam, and you'll get to see that very shortly, so let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and start a new game. As I said, this is going to be a complete walkthrough, so let us begin. Initializing firmware. Firmware functional. Loading child program parameters. Version 99.104.0001 loaded. System check. Passed. Starting child process. Ready. And we wake up in a very beautiful garden, which will look much more pleasant once the blurred visual effect disappears.
Behold, child, you are risen. Nah, that's not really my style. Dance monkey, you don't even know why you're here, do you? Tell you what, if you can find my temple, I might let you know what's going on.
So that's the first amazing feature of this DLC pack. Another thing, if we go into third-person mode, because traditionally, as all Crow Team games go, they usually have a third-person mode to accompany the first-person regular style of play, we look kind of like Serious Sam, and that's close enough. We have the Serious logo on the back of our back. On the back of our back, yes. We also happen to have some blue jeans, even though they look just like painted robotic legs. But the most important thing about this, we have sunglasses, and I can only show them by spinning around extremely quickly, but yes, they are there. Those are indeed a feature, and they look fantastic. Just like this game. This game was released on their latest engine of Serious Engine 4, and it is pretty impressive. Like, this is a very, very nice looking game, and unfortunately, because this is going to be uploaded on YouTube, the quality might slightly degrade, but if you do want the full experience and you have a pretty decent gaming PC, I do recommend this game, and I recommend you put it on high settings, if not ultra, because, well, it looks fantastic. These are jammers! Use the jammers to open up doors! Now, even if the jammer's like literally on the other side of this jammed door, we can't take it with us. The game will just push you back towards where that jammer is and close the door. The jammer has much more uses than that, which we will get to show off very shortly. Another thing is these purple doors. Like, even if we managed to bring this jammer with us somehow, we'd lose it right after walking through this door, so that's kind of unfortunate. But the jammers also have uses of being able to disable bombs. Bombs work kind of like these little floating orbs right here, and you don't want to be anywhere close to these if they're not jammed, because, well, if they aren't, then it will start to open up and start beeping at you, and there will be a little laser that lets you know how far away you can be in a proximity of it, before it decides to blow up in your face, and we don't want that at all. You can also use the jammers to disable minigun turrets. However, I'm gonna take this other jammer with me, for a pretty important reason, actually. I was going to say no real reason, but there actually is a very valid reason as to why I'm taking this with me, which you will soon see why. So, place this down for the time being, and this is a QR code. Most QR codes in this game can be read just by hovering your mouse over it. I'm not going to be reading all of them. I'm going to try and just let you pause the video so that way you'll have enough time to actually read it and get a bit of a sense of what's going on and what these people are rambling on about. These other people, which definitely exist, there's no doubt about that. There's more than just me, the serious Sam robot. But, an important thing to sort of explain about the QR codes too is that if you have a QR code scanner, like with an iPhone or something, there are certain instances where some QR codes will actually require the proper scanning device in order for you to see what they actually say, which is kind of an interesting feature, but for anyone like me who doesn't have a QR code reader, I'm gonna be consulting the internet on some of those, and it mostly involves secrets in this game, and, well, you'll see that when it comes up.
Very good. You figured out how to walk. Look around and find the Tetris pieces. Try not to die in the process.
And as I said, Sam pretty much makes this just a whole new enlightening experience. So that was the first set of puzzles, but now we're going to get to the real nitty-gritty of it all. You see, you find these Tetris pieces, these sigils they're called, also known as tetraminos, and you use them to open up things like this. Obviously we don't have any, but these kinds of puzzles, I can be pretty horrible with them. Like, if they have a lot of pieces, it might take me quite a bit of time to actually figure out how to solve them, so if that does happen, don't worry, I will be cutting out lots of video footage, but just a fair warning, there's gonna be a bunch of those in this game, and well, yeah, they can kind of drag on. But let's just start off with the very first puzzle of the game. Only the two of us, and this will properly demonstrate the use of the jammer. So we can jam this minigun turret from over here, but we wouldn't be able to make passage through these other two blocked doors. For the time being, we're going to open this one, we're going to run our way over here. Your run speed in this game is actually, like, really fast, which is pretty nice. All you have to do is hold shift and then, like, you're a speeding bullet. And this is extremely, extremely useful for a puzzle game, so I applaud Crow Team for this decision. So we use that jammer to open up this door, so that way we have enough room to jam that door, and that minigun turret, and then there you go. Puzzle piece collected.
2 more to go. I'm impressed. Not.
Sam is not exactly impressed with our efforts. And as long as we are here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and show off what this jammer does. We're gonna actually get the very first secret of this game. So, there's this gate right here, and there's actually a whole area to explore behind there. But we need to figure out how to open that gate. So if you run over here, here's a switch. Switches can be used to either open doors like this, or they can also be used in some cases to disable minigun turrets that have any wiring attached to them. Obviously that was a secret switch, and technically you're not really supposed to know that's there, but I do, because I've played this game before. Also because the internet exists, and I can look these things up. This is a star. Sacred stars are pretty much everywhere in this game. You find secret stars to unlock new kinds of sigils, and those will pretty much allow you to access any secret worlds which you might be interested in doing, because those secret worlds have some pretty tough puzzles in them. I mean, the difficulty for the puzzles in this game can range from broadly simple to extremely difficult, but in the end, it's all worth it. And I think you just get the best experience out of just playing this game for yourself and solving them on your own. I pretty much never needed to actually consult any videos or walkthroughs during most of my experience. But there you go.